Hey there, everybody. We are going to cover the Platinum edition of the drop ship and price tracking software. Alright, let's go over all our buttons and controls first and foremost. This button here is how you save all your data. This is the sync button, which is how you run the program. The refresh data will refresh any kind of new updates with like the source information. Delete selected is when you check mark it and you delete your items. Import from your Excel spreadsheet. This is how you open the item's URL to go directly to the product. Your settings, your stop sync, and to update the software. Alright, so let's cover a little bit more here. With this, you can cover items when you're selling on Amazon, so you can track your items while on Amazon, selling on Amazon. You can also track your items when you're selling on eBay, and you can track any items that go out of stock. This way you can add them back into your list after they've come back into stock, of course. Alright, so we are going to be adding this list in here for eBay today. Let's go ahead and import our spreadsheet. And there it is. Alright, imported, no problems. The first thing we're going to do is go to our settings. You are going to have to go get your Walmart API key. There's directions on how to do this right here, and he also explains it in the software when you actually go to download it. I set my tax rate to 7%. I know there's higher ones out there, but I feel this is a good median to have it at. I always mark my items up by 40%, but obviously if some of you might only mark them up by 30, some of you may mark them up by 50. I usually use 40%, so that is what I'm going to use for our demonstration. Our color threshold. This is going to tell you when there's a 15% change in price, whether the price is up or down from the original price, or it will tell you if it's moved by 15% or more. You can obviously make it 5% if you want, but I use 15% because my only concern is not losing money on the sale. So if it goes up more than 15% in price, I know I'm going to end up losing money. So I use 15%. Alright, so let's click OK, and then let's get the software running. Here we go. And as you can see, now that I've clicked the button, it is going to start running here, and each listing takes about 1 to 2 seconds for it to pull them up. And my computer's being a little bit slow today, so bear with me. I've been having problems for a while with my computer. It needs a good cleaning, I'm guessing. There we go. And you can see while it's running, you can come over here and do other things in the background. So we're going to go over here and just cover our spreadsheet. You're going to need to have your spreadsheet formatted the proper way. So, oops, let's do this. Didn't mean to do that. And when I say formatted, it's going to be this top row here. Your item name, item description, item URL, source, original price, and item number. You don't have to use item description if you don't want to, but you can. And item number. You can add your item numbers in there if you want to. I personally don't. My names. This demonstration video, I'm just using the names of the actual source. But I always use my eBay names here when I'm doing it for my own personal use. This way it's easier to find in your eBay back office. The numbers here, these numbers represent the numbers. Bear with me, you can see my computer's running slow. Terribly sorry, everyone. My computer doesn't like when I run Excel. For some reason, it always bogs my computer down. There we go. Don't know why, but it does. Let's give this a second. You can see here it's showing items out of stock. This red price means it went up by more than 15% in price. Here where it's green, that means it's gone down more than 15% in price. So you can adjust your price if you want, or you can leave it at the same and you're just going to make more profits. But you can see scrolling down different suppliers. Sam's Club, it's out of stock. Let's see. All these other items are in stock. Oh, you got a Walmart item out of stock. You got a overstock item out of stock. And when an item is out of stock, all you do is you're going to want to click here, select it, and move that. Oops. eBay, where'd that item go? Oh well, let's do this. Let me show you the difference when you run the different number here. We're going to run it at 5%. So you'll see when prices change by 5% or more. So while it's doing that, you can see the source here, overstock. The source code here is overstock. Number 1 represents where it is on the list in this drop down menu. Walmart's obviously number 2 in the drop down menu. Amazon is number 4 in the drop down menu. Let's see here. My computer is being really slow. Costco's number 5, Sam's Club's number 6, Toys R Us is number 8. LTD Commodities used to be number 7, but wasn't working properly with the software for whatever reason. I don't know if there's a fix in the working, but no big deal. There's plenty of other suppliers to use. And you got Toys R Us, Sam's Club, Home Depot, Diapers.com, Target, Newegg. Let's see here. Get this to come up again. And when you open up your drop down menu, you can see each one of these are coming in the same list in order. I mean, you don't have to number yours. I set my spreadsheet up. I sorted it all by this in the number order just to make it so they were all like Toys R Us together. But you could mix match it. You could sort all of them by your letters, the names, and it wouldn't matter where the numbers fall here. As long as the numbers here match the actual supplier here, it would still run fine. Oh, Wayfair. Why I don't have any Wayfair listings in there, I don't know. Maybe I do and I just didn't realize it. Let me go up here and check. No, I do not. I don't know why I don't have any Wayfair listings in there, but it does work with Wayfair and it works really well with Wayfair. So, okay. And now you can see now I did a 5% change. This item went down by 5% or more or less. This item went down by 5%. All those items have changed in price by 5%. Where it's green, you're going to make more profits. Where it's red, you're going to make less profits. Now as for to move items, you're going to right click it and move it to out of stock. And now that item would go into the list out of stock. Obviously this was the wrong item I clicked on. Move it back to eBay. Real easy to do. Let's come back over here. Oops. And go ahead and run the sync one more time. And let's see, it's not liking me for some reason. Let's stop it. Easy to do. Stop. Resync. Oh, I see why. See what happens when your numbers don't match up? That's an overstock item with the Walmart one. What we can do here is we can go ahead and go get a Walmart or a Wayfair item. Just throw a Wayfair item up in here just so you can see it does work with Wayfair too. And it also shows you can work with this. We're running in the background, which is awesome. So you don't have to sit there and manually check your inventory. You can actually be doing work while you go. which is a huge thing. Not having to sit there and just baby it the whole time. Let's go over here, Wayfair, and we'll do a little bit of work while we're letting that sink. Great example of how this software works. You can see I'm not having to really do anything until it's done running, and then I actually just go in there and change the stuff. Let's go in here to, oops, what is that? Get rid of that. We'll go baby kids. We'll go with kids beds. Obviously this isn't an item I list. This is just an item we're grabbing for demonstration purposes. Let's go with this item. It's actually quite a nice little item here. Go here, grab the name. I'm actually manually put this item in, which is not a problem. You can do that too. And come over here. As you can see, while I was working, this has been working the whole time. Huge time saver. Paste that in there. There we go. Come back over here. Grab our URL. Price is $147.70. And always make sure that we get it into there. And that's a Wayfair item. So we do Wayfair $147.70. And we can just resync it. And we can go back to working. It's that simple. Really easy to use. Your biggest thing is going to be right here. Very crucial to make sure that this is formatted properly. If it's not, you will have problems. Just space that out a little bit. You can see exactly how it needs to be to get in there. And most of everybody's using Excel to track their items anyhow, so you can just see this item. This is just running along. You can be going about listing more items. You can be checking your email. It doesn't matter what you're doing. This program will run while you're doing it. It's great because it connects directly to the server. So if you go over here and you click on this item and you go to its page, what it's going to do is it's going to be the exact same item. I should have closed that. You'll see that this is all the same information that you'll get by going there. So we come over here. Hungry Hippo game in stock, $15.99. Perfect match. This software is connecting directly to the server when it runs. You can see the item on Wayfair, tracked it fine, in stock, price. Since our price was to mark it up by 40%, our minimum listing price would be with no tax $206, with tax $221. So that's really good. It tells you the current price, tells you the original price. Super simple to use. You can track an unlimited amount of items, which is great. So you could have 10,000 items and you could track every one of them. Might take a little longer for the software to run. I do about 900 listings in about 16 to 20 minutes approximately. I've never actually really just timed it. I just keep going about my business while it runs. Um, I love it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And I hope y'all enjoy, and this will really make your life easier. Have a great day. Bye.